Dude, are you...
I'm so excited to do this, guys.
Okay, so we're gonna go haze.
We're gonna steal a cat.
Gross.
It's gonna be really exciting. I really want to be in the sorority, so I hope everything goes flawless. Alright.
Can't wait for college.
Okay,
Are you ready?
are you guys sure? Are you guys sure?
Are you ready?
Duncy, stay out here.
Okay, stay there, Dempsey. We'll be right back. Are you excited? I don't know where this is. Turn off the camera, turn off the camera.
Hi, is this the front office? Can somebody come down here right away? Please, hurry, there's somebody, I can't even, there's somebody in the freezer. Something happened, there's blood everywhere, please. Please.
What do we have here?
Well, it looks like she's been dead for a couple hours now, but it's hard to tell since she was in the fridge and her body was preserved.
Who found her?
Miss George.
Hi, I'm the investigators. What had happened? Tell me. Well, I came in just like any Monday morning. I was going to feed the butterflies. I made sure that they had some water, sugar water, and I walked over. I saw some blood on the table right there. There was some blood on the floor, and I looked in the fridge, and there Mariah was just laying in the fridge. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. If we have any more questions, you'll be here, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Did you find any evidence? Well, it looks like there were a couple footprints around here and fingerprints on the glass of the fridge. Since she was in the fridge mostly, that's where all the evidence was, but there does look like there was some kind of struggle here since there is a cut to her head and her skull, or her cranium, looks like it's been broken.
Okay.
But we will know for sure once the autopsy is done.
What do we have here? Well, it looks like there's been bruising on her head over here. There was also bruising on her wrist right here. Her wrist muscles, her pronator quadratus, her abductor pollicis longus, and her flexor pollicis longus looks like it has been bruised. So this was quite a struggle. There was also temporal regional damage in her, and there was also damage in her thoracic vertebrae. We had two probable causes of death. One of them was hypothermia, and that's what happens when the body's temperature loses heat, and it forms a dangerously low body temperature. When your temperature drops Your heart, your nervous system, and your other organs can't work correctly. We felt this was the most likely cause of death since she was found in a fridge, and we saw failure in her heart and respiratory system. However, we had to rethink this hypothesis when we realized she was anemic. The iron deficiency and oxygen deficiency in her blood caused a heart murmur that became more intense when the hypothermia started coming into play. There was also another twist that we did not expect. We found out the victim was pregnant. The baby would have died since it lacked oxygen and iron anyway, but this could be considered a double homicide. There were also burst capillaries in her lungs and bruising on her tracheus, so it looked like there was some kind of intense struggle, and that the suspect chose to choke her or asphyxiate her. We found out that she was pregnant when we found HCG in her blood. There were also 2 skin lacerations that we found. One was on her cranium, and another was on her thoracic. And that was another sign of a struggle. There was also one piece of evidence that we found that could be really important to our case. We found a foreign hair on her body. Now, I sent it to the lab to be checked, and they should be responding soon, but in the meantime, it looked like some kind of African-American person.
Where were you May 23rd at 6:30?
Oh, well, we were going to haste so that we could get into this one sorority that we really all wanted to get into. And me, Santiana, and Mariah were all going to go. I don't even know where Mariah is now, but Santiana was there, and, like, we all left. And it was super funny, though, because they tried to play a prank on me. And I'm like, I'm smarter than this guy. It's like, don't try, you know? And they, like, pretended that Mariah was dead. And they were like, okay, let's put Mariah in the fridge. I'm like, whatever, she's the one that's going to freak booty out. So, yeah, I mean, that's all her. And why is this light so bright? Like, this is really going to ruin my tan. And I already got one, so I don't need another one. Thanks.
You know that you took 2 people's lives, right?
Oh my god, they're dead? And who's 2? Oh, you mean her baby. No one was supposed to know about that, though. She was supposed to get rid of that later, but shh.
We're going to have to search your house because we found a footprint that we think might be yours.
Oh my god, you're gonna go into my room? It's so messy in there. Can I just, like, take the shoe out for that's so rude. You really shouldn't go into my room. But, fine, like, whatever. Because I know I didn't kill anybody. I didn't even know she was dead. I thought it was a joke. And her baby, okay, she was gonna get rid of that anyway. So, yeah. And she's a floozy anyway, so, I mean, I guess she deserved it. You know who she, like, had that baby with? It was Santiana's boyfriend. I don't think Santiana knew, but I talked in my sleep, so I think Santiana might have heard me because we had a sleepover the night before, and she seemed pretty pissed that morning, but I didn't know.
What's his name?
John Smith.
I think we have a good one here.
You're not MTV. Why are you at my crib? Okay, come on in. I'll take you upstairs. Okay, so let's go upstairs. So this is my room. As you can see, I have a bunch of shoes.
Where are the shoes at?
There's a couple just around the floor.
Blood's dry.
What?
Blood.
Where? Oh my god, that's gonna ruin my shoes.
And you're under arrest.
But those are like $200.
Please put your hands behind your back.
Don't touch me.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in a court of law.
Oh my god, Mom! Help!
Where were you May 23rd?
I was hazing with my girls, you know, Santiana, Mariah, and Duncy. They needed my help to break into the school.
You know you're responsible for a child, right?
Santiana gave that up for adoption like a year ago, Mom.
No, it's Mariah's.
Mariah isn't pregnant. That was only one time. I used a condom. I know better now, man.
Tell me what you saw.
Well, I was filming the whole thing because the girls wanted it on camera, and Duncy stayed outside to guard the door, and Santiana and Mariah, they walked ahead, and it looked like Santi was mad at Mariah, but chicks get mad at each other all the time. So I just thought it was one of that. But now that I think about it, it probably was because Santiana found out Mariah was pregnant. I'm such a cheater.
Where's the phone?
I dropped it at the scene, man. I was really scared, so I just dipped.
Where were you May 23rd at 6:30 a.m.?
So on Sunday, we went to the school to steal a cat because we wanted to get into a sorority, and we were going, and as soon as we got to the refrigerator, she tripped and she fell.
Why was she in the freezer?
She fell into the freezer, and me and Dincy were so scared, we just left and went to go get help.
Who does this belong to?
John Smith, he was there at the school, and we were pranking there.
There's a video on it. Do you know anything about it?
Okay, I confess. I pushed her, and then when we thought that she was dead, so we just threw her in the refrigerator, and we left the scene. Told Dincy that we were pranking her so that Dincy would go along with it, and then we just left her there to die.
Why were you so mad?
Because she was pregnant with my boyfriend's baby. You have the right to remain silent.